We went the wrong freaking way. I think you've got a motor here that'll run fine. It's 9:55 in the morning and we're waiting on Diesel Dave. He's coming by to help me get this old Land Cruiser fired up. Diesel, where are you at, bro? I turned this just into a shop. This was nothing but all they did in here was tires.
This was a tire and lube, right?
Yep. They had tire storage racking all the way here.
They didn't leave you the tires?
No. I'm moving some of my equipment over here. I'm starting my fab shop. So my crank shop will go back in there.
You move that equipment from another building over to here?
I'm gonna move the crank shop over here.
That'll be perfect. You like doing more rebuilds for people, or do you like building high horsepower stuff? Like what is it you would rather be doing?
I like a shop. I'll do anything, that's tough. Mm-hmm. Like I won't do oil changes, brake jobs, let other people do that. But I like just, tough work.
The motor's bustable.
I do, and I don't have a particular gas or diesel. I'll build you anything you want. I'm not Steve Morse. I don't build that kind of crazy stuff. You know, could I? Sure. Yeah. But that's not my bread and butter. My bread and butter is the diesels. Yeah. LSs, things like that.
Have you had the dyno set up before, or is this brand new?
Nope, brand new. Nope, never had it.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
The dyno days out here.
I know, dude.
Dave's dyno days.
I know.
I like the recoveries most. I think somebody calls me up and they're stranded on the side of the mountain or rolled the car, or they've got an old tractor that doesn't start, it's blocking their field. We've got to go figure out how to get it out. I like that kind of stuff.
You like that. I'm hoping these are the right ones here, dude.
You'll find out once it's hooked up.
No, I'm a little worried.
There's something inside, so I don't know what that's for.
I just want to get this thing cranked. My guess is I got a flat camshaft. You want to give me?
And our hope is that it's a timing issue.
Yeah. Okay, let's crank this thing up and see if we can fire it up.
You got it.
Yeah, there you go. Knew it. I need a 9/16 inch distributor wrench. Who's got that? I'm gonna have to run next door. I mean, this is old school here, man. I'm gonna have to walk for that tool. These are distributor wrenches, dude. Fancy little wrenches to get in where it's hard to get.
That's better already.
Right? Dude, your friend's gonna be happy. It ain't a flat cam. Hit it, Tyson. Let me just hear it. Yeah. I got the timing off. Go ahead. You're good.
Is it coming on? Maybe that's not it then.
So I need a vacuum gauge, Tyson. Let's just set it with a vacuum gauge. Get it close. Okay, they don't have a timing pointer on this motor.
Okay.
Now we can make one.
I can order one if you need.
Well, we probably ought to get one on here for the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so order one, and then we'll do it. This is old man shit right here. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna set timing with a vacuum gauge. You want to use manifold vacuum, not ported vacuum. Everybody, do you know what the difference is? You say no. Let me tell you what it is. Manifold vacuum comes straight off it's below the throttle plates is the best way to explain it. So anything below the throttle plates, whether it's a throttle body or a carburetor, manifold vacuum is below that. Ported vacuum is when you have to crack the throttle, then you get vacuum. That's usually on a vacuum advance is where you want ported vacuum. But we're gonna go for manifold vacuum, and it's that port right there that I wanna grab. Yeah. There's the other thing I do a lot now. I make a crap load of noise when I work.
That's the same old man stuff.
I'm
doing it already.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. All right, Tyson, fire it up. Let me see the vacuum gauge. I got 15 inches of manifold vacuum there. My problem is that I'm running out of, see my vacuum advance here is hitting the manifold.
Yeah.
It looks to me like somebody dropped this distributor. There, see how it's up to like 16 or 17? What you want to go for is the highest manifold vacuum you got. But see how my vacuum
Walking away.
advance is hitting the man. That's as far as I can turn it.
Yeah.
Okay, let it off. Turn it off. Okay. Okay, we're gonna let the motor cool down now. Thank goodness we haven't been running very long. I did check oil. Boys and girls, let us now discuss with you some of we talked about the vitals with Dave in his shop the other day. Compression, air and fuel, and spark. There's also very important vitals. Dave, you want to take us away? Oil and what else?
I would say some water, some coolant.
Yes, coolant, Dave. Very good, very good. So,
Temps down.
before you fire up something that you're trying to get running, you want to make sure it's got both of those in there.
We got a little excited that it actually ran.
I guess
So you don't think it's cam after all?
No.
It's timing.
No.
Love that.
Timing.
Love that for us.
No, Dave's the oldest. I got one older than him. I only got two.
Carried
of
the
them.
legacy on. Give it Dave.
Wait, before you start something, let's get these clamps on tight. Just getting the old eyes now.
Yeah. It's not a flat cam. Hope has prevailed, and the timing was the issue. So now we're gonna button up a lot of the other stuff, get it dialed in, and call Darren with the happy news. Timing, everything runs perfect.
Yeah, that's all I needed.
So what is it?
How'd you build your guys' empire?
I'll be honest, a lot of it was luck. It's funny videos getting passed around between friends,
Yeah.
and being at the right place, at the right time with social media taking off,
Yeah.
and then realizing that we needed to capitalize on the following we had.
Yeah.
So we started the giveaways, started selling merchandise to win a truck. You're spilling out.
Shit, is there anything that's not leaking? I mean, let's take a look at that.
You're right here.
Is it the bottom hose?
Yeah.
It's got the bottom. Wait, we got to get a clamp. Is there a clamp
one
there
on
for
it.
us? Okay, cool. That's the problem. They built this motor, and you know what I'm talking about? The pointer.
Yeah.
It's on the timing cover. They didn't put one on here, so it's a guess. And I mean, I can get pretty close with a vacuum thing, but now that we know we don't have a flat cam,
Great news. I was gonna call him on Friday and be like, here's the options of what it could be.
yeah.
Just to brace him for a flattened cam because we thought it was probably gonna be that.
Oh, look at this. Everything on this thing is just gonna, look at this. The power steering hose is in my way.
Everything's in the way.
Can we just cut a break here? I'm gonna just see if I can just we're gonna custom fab this hole right out of my way there.
Custom fab. Lots of spam.
Interesting thing, because I don't think I've done this yet, but these are two different styles of plugs. This is a dual tip iridium, and this is just a standard electrode. Every tech in my shop has got one of these, and if they don't, I buy them one. And there's a reason for it. You cannot look at a spark plug with your eyeball. And I know everybody out there going to say, oh, we can't look at it with your eyeball, Dave, because those things are 60 plus years old. But I'm telling you, you can't. So I'm going to show you what you're supposed to be looking for in a spark plug.
Right over there.
Why they're doing this, let's go to my microscope.
Surprised Florida didn't suck you back in.
This is a great state to raise a family, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Everybody, I want to show you something. First off, we talked about it. We never look at a spark plug with your naked eye. Now we'll show you what this looks like underneath, and I can show you how to determine if an iridium tip plug is wore out. See how this is nice and square here? And do you see how that's starting to be round there? Now don't worry too much about all these deposits that are on here. These are fuel deposits. This is pretty common. Some of this is a little bit of oil burning, but that's not uncommon. What you want to see here is the roundness on that anoid. Now let me show you a standard plug. This plug is totally wore out. Now we have deposits here and deposits here, but here's the problem. See how this is all rounded? Now I'm going to get a one that's not so wore out. Do you see its nice square edges here? Square edge. That plug's not wore out. Now it's a little carbon fouled, you know. This is out of our Land Cruiser, and it's basically, that's a brand new plug, but it's just been the timing's been wrong, the fuel's wrong, so it's just starting to carbon up. But that plug is fine. This plug here, if you pull a plug out like that, time to replace it. A lot of people would be all concerned about this buildup on this.
That's nothing to be concerned about.
That's not that much to be concerned about. That's oil residue, but every plug's gonna get that. Every engine burns oil. I mean, And you guys have seen my videos on surface finish profile on cylinder walls and rings. You have to burn oil. If you don't burn oil, you're gonna burn out a set of rings.
Yep.
So, you know, you do have to burn a little bit of oil. So you're always gonna have some of that on spark plugs. I hope that helps everybody. You care about this, Dave? I'm gonna show you something. We've got X, Y, and Z. Now with this rollover fixture, we can put a block in here and roll it over and we can get A, axis A. If we wanted to get 5 axis, then we would get B.
Up that way.
We don't have that. We don't get that on this machine. This way up and down, see?
Yeah.
So he'll sweep this, and this is a telltale.
And it'll just show digitally.
How long did it take you to feel comfortable on it?
Probably a month, I'd say.
He's an alien. He's extremely intelligent. We don't know what planet he's from yet.
You have to have like a little bit of that tech background, and you just have to have a passion for it.
Yeah.
Preach it, brother. Preach it.
Thanks. See ya. Get to watch how motors work, see the insides. What's better than that?
And then I've kind of colored the line so I can bump it so you can feel the compression. That should be the...
You didn't put the pointer on, huh?
You'd have to take the water pump off to get one of them, and then you wouldn't even be able to see it anyway.
Okay.
Colored red.
Yes.
That's your timing marks.
So we are top dead center? Oh.
He's gonna be so stoked.
Okay, turn it off. We got to reset our distributor. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, our distributor's in the wrong spot. We got 2 choices here, boys and girls. One, we could lift the distributor up out of there and change its clock position, which I'm more inclined to do. I need a straight slot screwdriver. There you go, good. And let's cut this one down here, David. There you go. Voila. Beautiful. We want the distributor to be like right here. You know what I mean? That way it'll give us plenty of swing.
Yeah.
We want it to go 1 notch that way. You follow me?
Yep.
So I'm gonna lift it up.
Move it over a couple.
Just 1 tooth. I'm gonna try to feel that tooth when I lift it up out of there. It's in the gear of the cam, but it's not in the oil pump drive. It's a like a screwdriver. It's that type of a fitting. And so all you gotta do to do that is just bump it and it'll drop down in. So now what I wanna do, just bump that starter and that, you'll see how that distributor, see how it's not dropped in all the way.
Should just drop right in?
Yeah, go ahead and just tap it. Like there.
There you go.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Now.
Is that your first time?
Yeah, first time. Now this is one thing everybody out there is gonna wonder. Every good mechanic in this world does a ton of talking to themselves. I've never met a good mechanic that didn't make a lot of grunt noises and spend a lot of time talking to themselves. It would have been nice if I'd have remembered where spark plug number 1 was, but I'm gonna start this. 184365572 is our firing order. Back up here just a second, we'll get it right. I just need you to bump. We're finding the top dead center of number 1 plug. Go.
Ready?
Yeah. Again. Okay, just bump. I need about 3 inches. Bump. Oh, that's close enough for me. Let's put 2 on there. So that would be this one.
Okay, that's the very
This
front
is
one.
2.
Yep.
I think you've got a motor here that'll run fine.
Yeah, it sounded like it ran great.
I think it'll be just fine. Maybe I can get it. There you go. Okay, good. We're just gonna cut all this out of here. We'll clean it up later.
So this is what goes from the distributor cap. Take your spark down to your spark plugs, but the boot was bad, wire is bad, which means it could have been arcing out on the manifold, which would cause misfire. Basically, we think we got the motor that's running great, distributor cap that was probably clocked wrong, and some old wires could have been replaced. We fix those things. I think this cruiser is ready to get cruising.
Okay, now we're going to spark plug number 1. Here, so grab that, you know what I'm saying? I think we got it.
They mop right behind you here, huh? Feel bad wearing, you should get some slippers to wear in your shop.
Okay, let's fire it up.
Ready?
Let her rip.
Smells like fuel's going somewhere.
Yeah.
There's enough room to get on there and move it.
Okay, go the other way a little bit. Whoa, that's good. Okay, good. All right.
You want to do reclock that?
No, I think we'll just
swap
change our
wires?
wires. I'm not pulling that dang distributor up again. We're gonna change these all around. One, and it's going here. Is this number 4?
That's 4. Yep.
Is that 3 gonna work, Tyson? This one I got my hand on?
Yeah.
1, 8, 4, 3. Ready? Let her rip. Tyson, work the gas pedal. There goes his muffler.
There it is. I tried to grab it real quick.
That's okay. We're close. We're close, folks.
Love the taste of antifreeze.
Having fun at Dave. It's gonna bubble over. Turn it off. We gotta get rid of an air pocket. Ready? Let's fill that motor up. There we go. It's called burping a baby. You gotta burp the baby. Okay, turn it off. But I'm back to the thing. I'm like hitting my vacuum advance and I need to go that way more. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it back here. Which way we're gonna turn those wires to get it? We're gonna go that way, right? So we're gonna move every wire one way. I'm hoping that we're going the right way.
Same thing we'd go through in my garage.
Yeah. We went the wrong freaking way.
Clockwise.
Yeah, I had to go counterclockwise.
But now you just go back too.
What a
It's that
joke.
kind of fun game.
What a joke. Sometimes it's the last, and you know this, it's the last 10% of a job. It's 90% of the headache.
Yep.
Is that right?
100% of the time.
It is.
There it is. Went the wrong way.
Sounds a lot better, doesn't it?
Sounds a lot better.
Finally.
Wish I had to take a coolant bath first, was all. That's what I'm talking about.
That's it right there. I'm gonna tighten that down. I think I'm good at 10 degrees.
Moment of truth.
And
Skim up that starter.
fix up that starter.
Man.
What do you got next for
Appreciate
me,
you.
bro?
I say we pull your Chevelle in. Let's get a reason to pull your Chevelle in. You guys want to see a 68 Chevelle get a...
Twin turbo LS9.
I want to see it. You want to see it? Put it in the comments below. Go ahead. Tell Dave.
You said that we brought it over to you and you guys got it running and everything. I wanted to see it running.
We had a lot of fun.
We had
the cooling go everywhere.
We had
party.
flame. I took a cooling bath.
Yeah. We played move the cords around a bunch of times.
We moved cords a bunch of times.
It's a fun game.
We finally got it, so.
I did it on purpose so I could spend more time with Dave.
He's a great guy to spend time with.
Yeah,
Let her rip.
There it is. Show fire. Show fire. Come on, fire, baby. Yeah, you got it. I'm up. Yeah! Sounds good, right?
Yeah, great booster.
I think we probably need to make a list for Darren of things that he might want to upgrade on this, because right now he just wanted to make sure the engine was running.
You get in and drive it. You two go drive it.
Whoops.